there is this they and them. There is this system that we live in and around us. And actually, in our society, it's so easy for so many to look at people who have a different sexuality in a way where it's they and them. It's so easy to look at people who see the world differently. It's so easy in this society to look at Muslims in a particular way and see they and them. You see, with the whole situation with how people view Muslims today can be seen as an existential threat. You can see it the same way as Pharaoh did. Or you can be like Pharaoh's daughter. Pharaoh's daughter has a compassionate heart for saving. Pharaoh has a fearful heart that acts to protect his own interests instead of reaching out and loving the interests and serving the interests of others. You see how so quickly you can go down one path or the other, so quickly. You look at the story and you can look at Pharaoh and go, he's a monster, he's an absolute monster, but it's not that different from you and I in any situation to very quickly see a they or a them. And it's very, very quick as well to just pivot to a us. It's a pivot, it's like basketball, it's just a pivot, which way you go, whether you go left or you go right. They, them, or us. Well, how do you see the world? Who do you see as they and them? Who do you see as us? What is your mentality? Is your mentality to crush people, or is your mentality to save people? You see, there's one thing in the story that you and I missed because we're not from a Jewish background. The story starts with her going to the Nile to wash. And we see it as like, oh, she's going to have a bath. We all have baths, we all have showers, this is kind of this. But actually, from the Jewish perspective, when they read that story, one of the things that many different rabbis and commentators say is actually that's not what she's doing. She's going into the Nile to be cleansed. It's a spiritual cleansing, it's like baptism. It's that she's washing away her idolatry, she's washing away the actions of her father. And then this opportunity at this conscious decision of washing away who she is to find something more, to find something better, to find something greater, this child is just brought along and comes in the moment she makes that decision. I want to suggest today that maybe you and I need to have a moment where we come to God for some sort of spiritual cleansing, where we just say, God, you know what, I'm coming down into the Nile, I'm coming down into my waters, I want to connect with you, I want you to wash me, I want you to cleanse me, Father, because I need you to present me an opportunity to meet a they. Someone who I don't see as being your child, someone who I don't see necessarily as being a person that I should love on. And we need to become people that become open to it. Because the truth is, we can go through life as a Christian, doing loads of conferences, having worship with smoke machines and flashing lights and all of those things, and never love the they in front of us. And if that's the Christian life you want to live, you'll never know what Jesus said meant to truly be alive. You'll just exist.